gold it shine. Black and gold on my back. Game day on my mind. Mama stir that pot. Grandpa tap his shoe. We praise in the kitchen like the dawn came through. Who that ringing through my phone? Who that? Cousins already in their zone. Hey, Sunday feel like Mardi Gras. Soon as they turn their game on, I got these saints in my soul. Louisiana, from the bayou to the Superdome stands. Wisdom on the sticks, crowd in my hands. If you're riding with the city, throw your 2, 3, 3, 4 hands. I got these saints in my soul. Louisiana, let that rhythm wash over the pain. Every snap, every shout, every chant that we claim, we gon' second line our way to the end zone again. Hey, Grandma praying over me. Oh yeah, says baby, that's your ministry. From them parades to the playoffs, we all one big family. Oh, I got these saints in my soul. Louisiana, from the bayou to the Superdome stands. Wisdom on the sticks, crowd in my hands. If you riding with the city, throw your 2, 3, 3, 4 hands. I got these saints in my soul. Louisiana, let that rhythm wash over the pain. Every snap, every shout, every chant that we claim, we gon' second line our way to the end zone again. From the storm to the sunrise, we still here, still here. Turn that doubt into dance, in a cheer. Every yard, every scar, every tear, make us louder than the fear. I got these saints in my soul. Louisiana, from the bayou to the Superdome stand. Wisdom on the sticks, crowd in my hands. If you're riding with the city, throw your 2, 3, 3, 4 hands. I got these saints in my soul. Louisiana, let that rhythm wash over the pain. Every snap, every shout, every chant that we claim, we gon' second line our way to the end zone again. If you feel that joy, you're already home. From uptown, downtown, we claim that throne. Do what you wanna. Shake, don't stop. Drop that doubt, let the rhythm talk. If you came with love, throw your hands up high like who that? We gon' testify. Do what you want. All night, we march like saints under dome, bright lights. If you feel that faith, let your body say yeah. Do what you wanna like you just don't care. Oh yeah. Wisdom the gamer, stream lit, no rest. Chat going crazy, typing, you the best. From the couch to canal, same glow, same flame. Click clack on the keys, crouching your name. If you feel that vibe, you already seen how a screen turns street in a dream. Turn 10. Do what you wanna. Shake, don't stop. Drop that doubt, let the rhythm talk. If you came with love, throw your hands up high like who that? We gon' testify. Do what you want. All night, we march like saints under dome, bright lights. If you feel that faith, let your body say yeah. Do what you wanna like you just don't care. Who that? the seats. From the joystick click to the stomping feet. When the horn line hits and the chat go wild, you a legend, baby, let that in the child. Do what you want. Shake, don't stop. Drop that doubt, let the rhythm talk. If you came with love, throw your hands up high like who that, we gon' testify. Do what you want. All night, we march like saints under dome, bright lights. If you ride with us, let your body say yeah. Do what you wanna, we already there.
It's Thursday, Saints fans. It's Thursday, one day away from the weekend. Why am I repeating? Are you guys ready?
Hey, when you see wisdom the gamer, when you see wisdom the gamer, when you see wisdom, when you see wisdom the gamer, hey, when you see wisdom the gamer.
Are you ready, Saints fans?
Hey, when you see wisdom the gamer, hey, when you see, hey, when you see.
Let's get it.
Shot gas in his hand check going crazy off that Louisiana in the hips. Booty bounce, don't quit, stream lit, lights dim,
Here we go. What's up, JPJG? What's up, Renaud? Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Joseph. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Sydney. Good morning, John. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Sylvester. Good morning, my sister Angela. Let's get it. Here we go.
If you're twerking in your room, throw a flame in the text. Take a shot. Where my WHODAT said, we the fam, we the fam.
Kev, what's up, Kev?
Drop down, pick it up, make it two snap. When you see wisdom the gamer.
Welcome to the greatest Saints podcast of all time. Not the greatest of this time. Not the greatest of that time. But the greatest New Orleans Saints content creator and community of all time. Let's go, Saints fans. Drop a WHODAT in the chat. Let me take these glasses off, get this hat on right. Oh, man. Good morning, Angela. Yo, YouTube. Everybody that's watching us on YouTube, if you're not, please also try to watch us on YouTube if you can. We're trying to get our YouTube algorithm up. That is so important to us. For sponsors and different things, it's time to cross over to YouTube. If you can, watch us here and watch us on YouTube. If you can, guys, I would appreciate it. I can drop our YouTube link in here. I can drop our YouTube link in here in the chat. Let's see here. I'm dropping it right now. I just dropped our YouTube link. Watch us on both. Watch us on both if you can, guys. All right. I know I had a lot of things. We have a lot of things to talk about with training camp. We had a lot of things to talk about yesterday with training camp, but I couldn't. I don't know. Y'all probably saw the video. I put a video out for Taysom Hill. Put a 1 in the chat if you saw it. I dropped a video on YouTube, a video on Facebook for Taysom Hill because I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a delayed reaction. I read Taysom's message to New Orleans, and oh man, he just said Cesar's on yesterday's live stream, and it didn't hit me. It didn't hit me till last night. Last night, I don't know what it was. I couldn't sleep, and it was just thinking about Taysom Hill. And a lot of the times that we watched games, and during those games when we were having some of the worst times, Taysom Hill would be the bright spot. You know what I mean? Taysom would run, break a big run or do something, and it would get us up, even though everything else was down. He kept fighting on a losing team. We had no chance, but you wouldn't know that from watching Taysom Hill play. You wouldn't know that we weren't fighting for a playoff spot every time Taysom got the ball. Every time. Every time the ball was in Taysom's hand, it felt like we had a chance. We had a chance. Anytime he had the ball by the red zone, you felt like we have a chance. A football player. That's how I'm always going to think of Taysom Hill in New Orleans. A football player. Not a quarterback, not a running back, not a tight end, not even a special teams guy. Just a football player. I am pretty sure, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me, that you probably could have put Taysom Hill as a linebacker or maybe even a corner, and he'd have done decent. He just did everything good. Got the name Swiss Army Knife because he was a jack of all trades in New Orleans. A lot of us, and guys, put a 1 if it's you, push so hard for Taysom Hill to be the quarterback for New Orleans. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, he was never given a truly fair opportunity at quarterback. He was given a couple of games, and as he started, every time it seems like Taysom Hill's taking this next step as a quarterback in New Orleans, either Drew came back or they gave it to Jameis or some stupid thing that stopped him. He was sidelined the first time because of the Philadelphia Eagles game when he lost to this rookie quarterback that wasn't supposed to be any good, that played behind Carson Wentz, named Jalen Hurts. Knowing what we know now, that was a hell of a game, Taysom. To go toe-to-toe with Jalen Hurts, that was a hell of a game. And you fought all the way to the end. It felt bad to me because you can feel that Taysom didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave. You could sense it. You can sense it in the message. It doesn't feel like it doesn't. Now, you guys tell me what you thought. if you read the message, it did not sound like this was his decision. It felt like it was a decision that was put upon him by New Orleans, that we just didn't want to sign him. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, as a person that, guys, I try to keep it 100. I love the Saints, and I always feel like we needed to move on from old things, and it's like, okay, we needed to move. We needed to go in a different direction. But it hurt. This one hurt. I'm going to read Taysom's message, guys. For the last 9 years, who just sent stars, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Y'all hashtag Angela. Man, thank you, Chris, for checking me out on YouTube. We got a star party in here. Guys, thank y'all for everybody who's sending stars on Facebook, keeping this podcast on. I couldn't do it without you guys. We have a star party active right now. Everybody on YouTube is helping push our algorithm on YouTube. We need 4,000 watch hours. Every person that goes there helps me get closer to those 4,000 watch hours to also be monetized on YouTube. That is the goal. That is the goal. To all my community on Facebook, why are we trying to go to YouTube? The goal is to keep us on forever. And that is how we do it. And thank you to all of you guys that are helping make that possible. Every hour you watch on YouTube gets added to my total watch hours and will have us monetized on YouTube in no time. Thank you guys in advance. We have a star party from on Facebook, guys. I don't know how many, Ricky, how many minutes do we have left to finish this star party? We were ranked number 6. Maybe we're number 5 today in the world. It sounds like you had no choice. I'm going to read it. Guys. Could you guys finish the star party while I'm reading this? For the last 9 years, New Orleans has been so much more than a city where I played. It's where my family built a life, where our oldest son was born, and where we formed relationships and made memories that will stay with us forever. I've taken this off season to think carefully about what comes next for my family and me. I still don't have a clear answer about the future, about what the future holds. But I know that returning to New Orleans is not in the cards. As training camp begins, I didn't want my silence to be misinterpreted. And as hard as it is to put into words, I wanted to express my gratitude. Thank you, Ricky. 1,000 stars. Jeanette. Where are we at on the star party, guys? Let's get this going. You can read a lot into that. But I need you guys to help me. What do you guys think? Does that sound like somebody who wants to stop playing football? Does that sound like someone who's done David? Let's go, David. Ishel said he didn't want to leave. Sylvester asked a great question. Sylvester asked, I don't understand why they would not sign one of our best players. I don't think they wanted to sign any of our older players. I don't think this was a exclusive to Taysom thing. We have 1 minute left on the star party, y'all. If we get it, of course, I'm going to call out everybody who sent stars and came to play. I think they were trying to get rid of everybody. I really do. But I think they want DeMario's gone. Cam Jordan. Angie in the building with 1,000 stars. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all, they made Cam Jordan go through the ringer just to get a contract. I don't think they were interested in bringing back any of our old players. Alvin Kamara went from 11 million to 6 million. Alvin Kamara went from 11. Did we finish the star party? Because I feel like partying today. Did we get it done? Are we out of time? Did we get it done? It was achieved. Guys, hashtag came to play in the chat. YouTube, hashtag came to play. Facebook, hashtag came to play. Let's go. If you came to play this morning, hashtag came to play.
Yeah, we came to play, we on the way. You know it, we on the way, we came to play. Alright now, we came to play, we on the way. Like right now, on the track, man, get it back, man. In the fast lane, with my feet up. Remember bad days, when no cash came. Check the bag, man, see the re-up. Never bought me, always fresh, had to get it off the rest. Now I'm on a trip with my little ones.
All right,
we the best, I never look a mess. I impressed and I watch the paper still come. We on the way.
Ricky O'Neal came to play.
We came to play, we on the way. You know it, we on the way, we came to play.
Angela
Alright, we came to play, we
came
on
to
the way.
play.
Like right now, on the come up, got my funds up, on the 1-1. I believe that from my loved ones.
David
my son's
Jennings
son,
came to
don't
play,
see
my
that.
brother.
Put it now, it's like the rest. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I know I never fold when it slows down. Had to get it on my chest, I don't hit the
Hashtag
disrespect. Do it for the one who knows
Jeanette
how it
came
goes
to
down.
play.
We on the way, we came to play. Yeah, we came to play, we on the way. You know it, we on the way, we came to play. Alright now, we came to play, we
Both
on the
Angelas
way.
came
Like right
to
now.
play. Thank you to everybody who got our star party done.
We came to play. All right now. We came to play. We on the way. Like right now.
Yeah. So are we going to keep it 100 today, guys? Hashtag 100. Y'all want me to keep it 100 about Taysom Hill, about the team. I always do, but I just like to see the hashtags and know that you guys are okay with it. Some people can't handle the truth. Some people can't handle the truth. Put 100 in the chat. Put 100 in the chat. I'm going to be honest with you. This is my belief. This is not nothing I can prove. This is just the vibe I got. And I told you guys this last season. I think they were pushing all our veterans out. They pushed Taysom out completely. DeMario left because if you really look, Melissa, what's going on? Good morning. If you really look at what they did with Alvin Kamara, it tells you what they did with Cam Jordan. And if it tells you what they did with Cam Jordan, it tells you what they were trying to do to DeMario Davis. Alvin Kamara had $11 million owed to him this year. They got him to restructure his contract and take $6 million. DeMario Davis has left and went to the Jets, and he's getting $11 million. So I am sure what they did to Alvin, they were going to do to DeMario. What they did to Alvin and DeMario, and we're going to do to DeMario, they did to Cam. The object was to either make these guys take a lot less or push them out. That is my feeling, guys. That is just what I'm feeling. I tell y'all how I'm feeling. They were pushing these guys out. I believe they were pushing Alvin Kamara out. It was the same thing. Take this deal or whatever. I think they used, and this is going to be really controversial, what I'm about to say. I don't know if I should say it. I don't know, bro. I'm trying to debate. Should I say it? We're a podcast about keeping it 100, and should I say it? I think I should say it. They're saying say it. Oh, man. They used Alvin Kamara's and Cam Jordan's love for being in New Orleans and desire to stay in New Orleans against them. That's my belief. You love New Orleans. You want to stay here. You've been here your whole career. You don't want to go anywhere else. Well, this is all we're giving you. That was it. Take it or leave it. That's how I feel. Taysom Hill, on the other hand, they didn't want to use at all. The blessing of Tyler Shuck is also what helped the end of Taysom Hill. And I'm going to tell you why. Taysom Hill was a big quarterback who can kind of push the chains in short yardage, roll out, do power. Now you have a big, fast quarterback. That is also your starting quarterback. The need for Taysom Hill started to become very small. If you look at the roles. What are the roles Taysom Hill played? Wide out. You don't need that anymore. You have Jordan Tyson and all these guys. Tight end. You have Noah Fant. Running back. You have Travis Etienne. Where exactly do you put Taysom Hill? Backup quarterback. You have Spencer Rattler, Zach Wilson, and Hunter Decker wearing number 7 that he shouldn't be wearing. He wearing the number 7 that he should take off immediately. There was really no place for Taysom. I can prove to y'all, if you put a 1 in the chat, that Alvin Kamara was in trouble. See, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, man, Alvin wasn't in trouble. They never planned on cutting Alvin. They never planned on trading Alvin. If you believe that, I don't know what to tell you. You just don't pay attention. That's all. If you believe that, why, if you guys saw Alvin Kamara's press conference, what was the questioning like? It was all about your role. Did you plan to go anywhere else? And even in Alvin's questioning, he said, I tried not to worry about it. My mom called, asked if I was okay. Why is that even happening? Think about it. The guy's on your roster. It's not like Alvin Kamara didn't have a contract. He's on your roster. Why are we asking questions about a player that is on your roster? Why we keep asking questions about whether or not Alvin Kamara was going to be traded or cut? If the original plan wasn't to trade or cut Kamara. How many of y'all in here believe that if Kamara said no to restructuring his contract, to taking a pay cut from 11 to 6, that he would be in New Orleans right now? Or would he be writing a letter like Taysom Hill did? What do you guys think, Chad? Tell me. What do you guys think? What if Alvin said, no, I'm not. I want my 11 mil. Angela said we need to start an online demand that Hunter pick up another number or go wear 7 elsewhere. Dude, like I told y'all, if y'all saw the video that I put out today on Facebook and on YouTube, I said that because I mean that. I mean that. I think it's too soon to put number 7 on anybody. Is effing disrespectful. I almost cussed in the morning. God help my tongue. That is disrespectful. You shouldn't. There's no reason why anybody should be wearing number 7 right now. Good morning, Slim. If you agree with me, hashtag number 7 in the chat. Let's see how many number 7s we can get on YouTube and Facebook. Hashtag number 7 in the chat. There is no reason why anybody should be wearing number 7 right now. It's too early. You know, it's like a widow dating a month after their spouse passed. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. We're not ready. We're not ready. I'm not ready. You see all those 7s? See all those 7s? It is way too early for me. I think they should have told him not that jersey. Hunter, look, you're not even the backup quarterback. Not that jersey. And Hunter, you should have known better. You played on this team last season. You saw Taysom Hill come through the tunnel. You know what number 7 means to this fan base. Why would you take it? I can understand, and I'm about to go on a tangent. This is Wiz. I can understand a player that hasn't been in New Orleans, right? Who doesn't know. He just doesn't know. He's ignorant. He doesn't know. Maybe you don't understand. But you were here last year. You know that number means a lot. And I'm going to tell you something, Hunter, and this is as honest as I could be. Bro, I'm trying. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying. You can't lace Taysom Hill's boots. You just can't. You can't. You can't. I'm sorry, Hunter. I'm sorry. Pick another number. Pick another number. After reading Taysom Hill's message, I know some of y'all not going to agree with me, but I would have rather Sean Payton pick him up at this point. I'd rather Taysom go play with Sean, than read a message like that where it sounds like a guy who still has a lot that he wants to prove, but the decision has been made for him. I feel like he should go play wherever they take you, Taysom. If you're a real Saints fan or a real Taysom Hill fan, would you support Taysom Hill playing no matter where he played? I support Taysom Hill. If you don't want to retire, don't retire. Y'all guys got to remember something. Taysom hasn't gotten to where he's been fighting, but he hasn't gotten a Super Bowl. He's only been disrespected this way because he was in New Orleans, y'all. If y'all want to keep it 100, if he played anywhere else, if Taysom Hill was doing what he did in New Orleans, in Kansas City, in Baltimore, in Dallas, he'd be damn near a Hall of Famer right now. If he did the exact same things he did in New Orleans, played the exact same way, benefited the same way he benefited New Orleans, if he did it anywhere in these bigger market on these bigger market teams, he would be a legend to be able to do all those things. But he got overlooked because of where he plays. And I'm just keeping it 100. I thought about this a lot. He said you can't feel Taysom's shoes. I thought about this a lot, guys. If we were to make it to a Super Bowl, Kellen Moore, this is the only thing. I don't ask a lot. I love our team. If we were ever to make it to a Super Bowl in the next year or two, and Taysom's not playing, could you do what y'all did for Deuce McAllister, Kellen, and activate Taysom Hill? Could you do that and let him get a ring for all his years? I hope so, Daniel. Put a 7 in the chat. We're doing 7s today, guys. This is 7 day. This is Taysom Hill day. We're doing 7s all day. Hashtag 7s. Every time you agree with something, hashtag 7s in the chat. It's Taysom Hill day. And anybody who knows me, who's been watching my podcast for any amount of time, knows this is not bullshit for me. That was my favorite player. Never wavered from that since I started my podcast. It's always been, that's my favorite player. That's my favorite player. That's my favorite player. Everybody knows it. If you've been watching my podcast, you know it. Drew Brees is my favorite quarterback. Taysom Hill has been my favorite Saints player. And that is just the football guy in me. Watching a guy go out there and do everything is just the football guy in me. They're hashtagging 7s. Guys, if you can get on YouTube and put some 7s on YouTube also. 7 would be the best thing to do for Hill. I honestly think Taysom Hill did enough for his jersey to be retired, and I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I feel. I feel like Taysom Hill has meant enough to this team that number 7 shouldn't even be touched in New Orleans. I just believe it's one of those jerseys. I think it's one of those jerseys right next to number 9, number 41. I think that is the third jersey. I don't think nobody else should ever wear 41. Once Alvin Kamara leaves, I don't want to ever see 41 on our field again. Once Cam Jordan leaves, I don't want to see 94 on our field again. I don't want to see it. There's no need. I think number 7 needs to also be retired. I think it's a number you just can't wear. Shout out Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck is a class act, dude. I don't care if you don't like Tyler Shuck. At this point, if you don't like Tyler Shuck, you can kiss my ass. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel right now. If you don't like Tyler Shuck, too bad, too sad. Sorry for you. Tyler Shuck is one of the most classiest quarterbacks we've had. He was given the chance to wear number 9. They didn't tell him he couldn't. They didn't tell him he couldn't wear number 9. He chose to flip his 9 that he wore throughout college and turn it to 6. That is class. That is class. I don't care if you don't like him. Especially if you're not from New Orleans. If you're not a New Orleans Saints fan and you don't like him, I don't care anyway. I don't want you to like him. And if you are a New Orleans fan and you don't like Tyler Shuck, at some point I'm going to start thinking you're just a hater. I'm just being honest. If you have anything else, what are you going to say? What do you have to say about Tyler Shuck? He didn't do good his rookie year? Bullshit. He hasn't tried to be a part of the community. Bullshit. He hasn't done anything in the offseason to get himself better. Bullshit. Bullshit. He humbled himself and went train with Drew Brees. And I don't even think that was humbling himself. I think that's just who Tyler is. He wants to be the best and he wants to be accepted. He knows what Derek Carr didn't know is that being a part of this community and playing for the New Orleans Saints go hand in hand. You need the fans behind you. You know that. How many of y'all remember? Put a one in the chat. Remember when we were the 12th man? People didn't want to come to the Dome. They didn't want to play in the Dome because they couldn't hear in the Dome. They hated playing the Saints. Y'all remember that? I know it feels like forever now, but there was a time where nobody wanted to play in that Dome. Nobody. He understands that you need to have the fans behind you. I love our team. I'm excited. I think we're going to win the division this season. But, man, that was a lick we had to take to do it. Kellen, this better work out because this sucks. This sucks. He said he's very smart. This sucks. I'm going to tell you it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I said it. You ever said something and then when it happens, it hits different because it happened? That's how this was for me. I've been saying, hey, we probably need to get rid of all our veteran players. I'm here for it. We're probably going to have to move on from Alvin Kamara, man. We're probably going to have to move on from Taysom Hill. We're probably going to have to move on from... And now I know I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. I'm right. Yeah, we probably do, but it hurts. Now, after seeing the way I felt last night about Taysom Hill, it would have sucked to hear Alvin Kamara. Like, nah. I know maybe that's what we needed to do, but nah. That wouldn't have been cool at all. If Alvin Kamara would have wrote that too, I'd have been depressed. I'd have been going through a depression. Thanks, New Orleans. It's been good. It hurt once you hear it. It did for DeMario too. On Instagram, when DeMario was moving out of his house and he had the moving trucks there, that bothered me. That bothered me. And I know we have to keep going. Dwayne says, fans need to stop living in the past. Everything in the past, let it go. Dwayne, the point we're making here, man, is that you have to let go of the past, but it doesn't make it easy. Jeanette, I'm going to work on it. I'm usually cool about it, but today is just like, hey, hey. Change is not always easy, and that is the point. I was the first one pushing for us to change. I was one of the first people pushing, we need to change. Which statement, Irvin? Which statement? They said, man, I was so bad at you when you made that statement. They say breaking up is never easy. It's not, man. We need it. It was a necessary evil. We needed it. But it is not fun. It's not fun. Winning is going to be fun, but this part of it sucks. He said, Eshell in the chat says, I was sick when Cam was still a free agent, was headed into a depression. It was a necessary evil, y'all. I know it. I think we're going to do well this season. I do. I'm going to keep it to myself, but I think there's other players that we probably should have just moved on from too. You know, if we're going to do it that way, if you're going to rip the Band-Aid off, rip the entire Band-Aid off, don't do this to us every year. Because you know it's coming next year, right? They're going to pull this on Alvin Kamara. Cam Jordan, this is his last year. We know it's coming. And it's still going to be rough. I'm put a 7 in the chat. If Cam Jordan retires next year and you have to hear that this is his last day, which you will, and we know it's coming, and it's what? July 30th, 2026, and we know it's coming, and it's still not going to be fun when it gets here. It's still not going to be fun when it gets here. And the only reason why I didn't do a tribute to Taysom Hill like I did today before was because you still hold a little bit of hope. He hadn't agreed to retiring. I know they said there wasn't a contract out there, but I held a little bit of hope that maybe, just maybe, you know. Then when I heard Hunter Decker had the number 7, to me that was oh shoot, it's over. Then Taysom drops his message. I wonder what happened first. I wonder if, because I'm just being messy right now. I wonder if, what's up, Terrence? I wonder if Taysom dropped his message after he found out that Hunter Decker was wearing his number. I wonder what happened first. I wonder if he found out, okay, they gave my number away, which I think he did. What do you guys think in the chat? Y'all think Taysom found out they gave his number away first? Yolinda, absolutely. I wonder if that was kind of like, okay, they gave away my number. Let me drop a statement. He also said it was because of training camp, so it could be that. It could be training camp. Let's get to training camp, y'all. We're going to get to training camp. We're going to go through yesterday's training camp. Hashtag training camp in the chat. How would I feel if they took my number? That sucks. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they take my number, if I'm going to play somewhere else and everything is good and I get to wear my number somewhere else. But I lie. I take that back. It does matter, even if I go somewhere else, because it's to me, it's like, would you like to find out that the person you were dating, I don't know, a week later move someone into your home or apartment? You know what I mean? It's like that, kind of. Is it like that? Is that a good analogy? That might be a horrible analogy, Wiz. But, it's like they moved on way too fast. Dang, you're dating already? Oh, okay. Training camp. Yesterday I got a lot of calls. People are talking about, man, you see, I'm glad we got Jordan Tyson because Chris Olave is sitting out at training camp. He's just doing one-on-one drills. He's not participating because he wants his money. And I swear, bro, some of y'all funny. Wiz, man, I'm telling you, Wiz, bro. Look, we needed to get some receivers. Look how Chris Olave acting. Pump the brakes, guys. Pump the brakes. The Chris Olave situation goes a little something like this. Chris Olave hasn't come to terms on his contract with the Saints. Mickey Loomis is playing hardball, which he should, because you have a receiver that has a history of injuries. Put a 7 in the chat if you agree with me. He has a history of injuries. And you have to be smart. You can't just back the Brinks truck up to Chris Olave's house. Chris Olave has to be smart because like we saw with Brian Breese, who tore his ACL, he can't go out there at training camp and get hurt in the middle of negotiations. Would any of you do that? Would any of you guys go out there and risk injury while you're in the middle of the biggest negotiation of your life for the biggest contract you've ever had? He's not doing it to hurt the Saints. And Kellen Moore understood it. He explained it. He understood what it is. Like, I can't. It's too much on the line. Irwin said, how are we going to replace Breeze now that he's out? The only thing I'm happy about, which I'm not happy about Breeze, man. Y'all hashtag Breeze in the chat about him being injured. That sucks for us. But before, we were in a situation where we had no money. Mickey Loomis has been handling the books pretty well from what we're seeing. And also from what he's saying. He has it under control now. He's not giving away big money. So there is money. He can buy or maybe go find us a player for Brazil. This would have been catastrophic any other season. But this season, a little different. They gave Reggie Bush jersey, and I like it. Taysom Hill forever. If they carry me on a stretcher, making me look like a queen and crowd goes wild, I would fake an injury just like. Man. Trudy said Taysom Hill forever in the chat. He said, I'm going with Pop. We got money, so we should be fine with the Brazil thing. We're gonna see how that plays out. Hopefully we figure this out. I'm gonna look at it today. We're gonna see what else goes on in training camp. One of the things I heard was a lot of balls hit the ground. There was a lot of drop balls. On the kickoff, Barry and Brown had problems tracking the ball in the air, in the sun. So he's going to have to kind of get that part together. I told y'all they were running a lot of 12 personnel. Tyler Shuck under center. That tells me that they are going to run that ball like crazy this season. They're going to run that ball, and I think they're going to be successful doing it. I think we're going to have a running season that is going to be a pretty good rushing season. Let's see. What else from training camp? What else from training camp is a Taysom Hill season? What else for training camp? We threw to the tight ends a lot. They threw the tight ends a lot yesterday. I'm trying to think, which is good. That is good. I'm trying to think of what else. What else we needed to. Oh, Kendre Miller is looking good. This is weird for me. This is a weird one for me. They talked a lot about how Kendre Miller was looking really good. Saints should make a move for Vita Vea. That would easily make Saints top 10. We should, Terrence. That is a really interesting thing you just said right there. We have the money. Terrence, that's probably the best thing of the day right there. Go after Vita Vea. Bro, he took my mind with that. Vita Vea. I was like, yeah, wait a minute. He's out there, huh? He's out there. You know, that would be an upgrade. That would be an upgrade immediately to our defense. Kendre Miller is looking good. What do we do? And it's weird for me because I think for some reason when you listen to Kellen Moore talk, he seems to like Kendre Miller. And guys, I know Kendre Miller can't stay healthy, but when he is on the field, anybody who's seen him at training camp or when he is healthy and he's playing, Kendre Miller is a really good running back. He really is when he's healthy, but he just can't stay healthy long enough to finish the season. We know Travis Etienne's number one. Alvin Kamara is kind of penciled in at number 2, but I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not sure. Everybody with the boom and zoom and all this other zoom and boom and stuff need to chill for a sec, because look, read between the lines. Alvin Kamara said, I need to see how this thing plays out. He said, so far, so good. Got to see how this goes. That is Alvin Kamara telling you guys, I don't know about this. I'm going with it. But I need to watch as he should, what they're planning to do and what his role is. There's something that happened to Kellen Moore the other day, and I swear, y'all, I'm watching Kellen Moore in real time, turning into an old head coach. You can start to see the expression starting to form on his face whenever they ask him stupid questions again and again. You can see it, and I cannot wait till Kellen Moore becomes that old quarterback. Stop asking me stupid. You know the word. Stop asking me stupid shit. Because that's how Sean Payton was. That's how older coaches get. They get hit with so many stupid questions that at some point they're like, hey, stop asking me the stupid stuff. And I see Kellen Moore getting there. I can see it. Hey, do you have a role for Alvin Kamara? And he just looks, we have things going on. We have things we're setting up for all our players. And no, I don't have a role for nobody. Stop asking me stupid stuff. He just asked me that. I can't wait till he gets used to these conferences where he just gets this attitude of you guys can F off. I can't wait because they ask a lot of the same questions and a lot of stupid questions. And I know he wants to say something, but he's a young head coach. You know who's done with it? Alvin Kamara is done with it. Alvin Kamara done with it. Alvin Kamara has done so many press conferences. He already has the don't ask me stupid shit. You heard? He already has it. He told Jeff Duncan, what did he tell? How many of y'all saw? Y'all saw when he called out Jeff Duncan? You can't ask me nothing. Because Jeff Duncan writes all this bad stuff about Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, you can't ask me nothing. Nothing. Not answering any of your questions. He told one of the reporters, this guy just asked me that. So whatever the answer was for him, that's the answer for you. That is a guy that's kind of, put a 7 in the chat if you agree with me, has enough. Like, not enough, but he's done this a lot. He's not here for the bull. Yeah, Tony said he's on the roster, so you have a role for him. I'm reading the YouTube. He said, would you like me to give you the entire offensive game plan? Yeah, dude, that is how Kellen Moore looks like. Bro, stop asking me about Alvin Kamara, bro. Stop asking me the same questions over and over and over again. Stop. Stupid questions. Is Tyler Shuck your franchise quarterback? I know Kellen wanted to pull his hair out. How confident are you that, bro, like, do you read? Do I have to spell that out for you? Is Tyler Shuck your starting quarterback this year? Are you sure there's no quarterback battle? Bro, you could figure this out yourself. The entire city is behind this guy. He won like 5-6 games in 7, 8 starts, whatever it was, 9, whatever it was. He's the Pepsi Rookie of the Year. Of course, he's my starting quarterback. Why are you asking me? There is no quarterback competition this year. Now, he's going to have another press conference today. And I'd be damned if they don't ask those same stupid questions today that they asked yesterday. Except now they probably see me and be like, let's write some more. Let's write something different. Like I said, they wouldn't ask Sean that stupid stuff because Sean had mastered coming to the podium with an attitude. They know. How many of y'all remember? They know not to ask something stupid to Sean Payton. They know that in Denver. Don't ask a stupid question. You're going to get a stupid answer. Kellen is still young. I can't wait. I could see it, though. I could see it growing on his face. I could see the frustration of, bro. Just let loose, Kellen, one time. I swear. Let loose, Kellen. You'll go viral. Let them have it. And people will understand when they're going to hear the questions. They said, imagine asking Belichick some shit like that. Tony said on YouTube. Imagine. Hey, Belichick, what is your game plan for next game? Oh, they would escort you out the building. They would escort you out the building. Your notepad, your pen, all of that. All of that got to go. What Richard said, it just said, I like more. It's my birthday and I'm not taking any stupid questions. He said, I'm like more, it's my birthday. I think it's because, like I said, because he's young. He's young. He's a new head coach. You know, he's young, and I don't mean in just age, but to this level. Usually you're the offensive coordinator. You don't do too many interviews like that. You're in New Orleans. You're the head coach, and it's you front and center all the time. Mickey Loomis, he understands it. He got it. Don't ask dumb things. Mickey Loomis has a demeanor when he comes in a room. It's a vibe that when you see it, you could tell he thinks you guys are all dumb anyway. And you feel it. So you're not going to ask him a dumb question because he already thinks you're stupid. Ed Arden was better than Sean Payton. I mean, there was a lot of them. You don't ask Jim Moore a dumb question. You don't ask Mike Ditka a dumb question. Name some coaches you cannot ask a dumb question, chat. Name some coaches, I'm going to read them if y'all list them, that you better not, bro, they will let you have it in a press conference. Name them. Purcell, you better not ask Purcell a dumb question either. Oh, no. You ask them a dumb question, and they're going to let you have it. Kellen isn't that kind of guy. They said Jim Johnson, Don Shula. They're starting to list them. Yeah, you can't. He said Mike Tomlin, Jimmy Johnson. He said, yeah, you can't. BX, what's going on? Good morning, BX. He said, Dicko would curse your ass out. Jim Moore, you definitely couldn't. You couldn't. Tom Landry. You can't. You can't. Guys, I don't care how nice you are as a person, it wears on you. It wears on you. Because being an NFL head coach wears on you because you have these supposed smart guys who never coached probably Little League, right? These writers who never even coached a Little League team questioning your judgment during NFL games. And you have to sit there and take it. That wears on you. I think it wears on every coach. Eventually, they just let loose like, hey, dude, shut up, dummy. You know? I think it wears on you. It wears on anybody. At a certain point, I had enough. Say Mac McDonald, Andy Reid, hold up. Before he stepped down. Yeah, it wears on you. And you want to know where that pressure comes from too? Michael Singletary. That pressure comes from when you question me as a head coach. I understand that the world is listening. When you're questioning my judgment or trying to make a fool of me, the world is listening. The upper management is listening. And I feel like you're trying to affect my job. Does that sound right, guys? Put a 7 in the chat. I feel like you're trying to, I'm already having a bad day. I just lost a game. Maybe a game I was winning and we lost it in the fourth or something. And here come you with do you think it was wise to use that timeout in the third quarter? So the play you called in the fourth, or maybe you should have kicked that field goal. You had 2 field goal misses, and maybe you should have just went for it on 4th and 1 the third time. And it's like, bro, God bless these coaches that can hold it together. Because I know a lot of y'all in the chat wouldn't have been able to hold it together. It's like, dude, please. And this is usually coming from, in most cases, some nerd. Sometimes it's coming from ex-players that have never coached. And most of the time it's coming from journalists. But like I said, I can't wait till Kellen gets to the point where he's had enough of it, because I think that is going to be a fun thing for me to watch. It's going to be fun for me. And it's coming, y'all, because I don't think nobody asks more idiotic questions than our media, because I've heard them. It's the same question over and over again. And on our team, we have a problem with our media because it feels like, Guru, what's going on? It feels like they're trying to tell him how to coach his team. And I think they're only doing that because they think they can get away with it because Kellen is so young. Because Kellen is so young, they're asking Kellen questions they would never ask Sean Payton. I'm telling y'all, they would not play with Sean Payton like that. They're doing this because it's Kellen. If it was Sean Payton, they wouldn't dare ask him the same question 3 times. They wouldn't do it. Kellen, I expect Kellen to improve as head coach this season. If y'all want to talk about Kellen Moore before I get out, hashtag Kellen Moore, because there was another thing. A lot of people asked me about Kellen Moore's play calling. If put a 7 in the chat. This is Taysom Hill's day. Vernell is going to put a 7 in the chat if you guys want to talk Kellen Moore's play calling. Today, everything is 7s. So if you agree with me, put a 7 in the chat. If you want to talk about Kellen Moore's play calling, put a 7 in the chat. Today is 7 day. This is Taysom Hill. I'm starting to like doing that. We might just have a player today and do their number as the day's number. Instead of just putting ones today, whatever that player's number is, that is that day. Maybe tomorrow will be Alvin Kamara Day. We'll see. Everything will be 41. at Origin would have lost this shit. A lot of people had trouble with the way Kellen Moore called plays. There was two things wrong with the way Kellen Moore called plays last season. The timeouts, the decision-making, that got better. That was, I feel, because he was a new head coach. That got better throughout the season. The type of play caller Kellen Moore is, and I think I said it yesterday, he's a counter puncher. In other words, Kellen Moore likes to see what the other team's defense is doing before he gets going. So he's not going to come like firing at you full speed on offense at the beginning. He's going to slowly try to figure out what's the game plan for the other team. And what that did for us last season was it left us in the hole a lot of games. It left us trailing, fighting to get back in a game at the end of the game. I don't know if it's because he didn't have the weapons. I know that Kellen Moore has a lot of ideals. I forgot that play that he ran. It was some type of wild. Kellen ran a lot of plays, and it's going to sound funny, but he ran a lot of Madden plays. Like, stuff you would see in Madden was the stuff Kellen was writing up because he's such a smart guy. And this is not a diss. He's such a smart guy that he draws up these cool plans, but he forgot he didn't have the personnel to pull it off. Put a 7 in the chat if you agree with me. We see some really cool, this guy goes that way. Taysom Hill reverses this way. Pitch to that guy. Throw to this guy. And it's cool on paper. It was the annexation of Puerto Rico on paper. It was the execution that left a lot to be desired. It was the execution. I see these plays. I was like, man, that would have been great if it worked. He had a lot of highlight reel plays that just didn't make the highlights. It's just, hey, Kellen, I'm messing with you. No. I don't think. Bro, but, if he had the personnel, I believe he could have pulled it off. That's why I'm thinking now. I don't know. Everywhere he's been this counter-punching coach. I think he's going to have to change that. I think he knows, though, because like I said, he's smart. So he knows Kellen Moore is one of those guys that's not going to keep doing the same thing and hope for a different result. That's just not how he is. Some people are so pig-headed that no matter how many times you tell them this is the wrong way, they keep going that way. I'm going to read that in a little bit, Erwin. I'm going to answer your question. Kellen Moore's not that guy. He knows he took long to get going on offense. He also didn't have the weapons. This season, I think he has the weapons. I think you're going to see a more aggressive Kellen Moore. You're going to see a more calm Kellen Moore because it is a lot of pressure. It's easy for us to sit at home, teach 12-year-old kids Madden plays. I straight called him Kellen Moore Jr. It's easy for us to sit at home and say, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that. But imagine, guys, and I know it's hard, but imagine being the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, going into that dome, everybody's cheering, ready to go. The expectations on you as a new young head coach just came from being an offensive coordinator for a Super Bowl winning team. And all the obligation is yours now, not just offensive coordinator. You got to make sure the defense is right. Special teams is right. You got coaches, but this is all on you. Every mistake is all on you. That is not easy. That is not an easy thing to do right out the gate. You know, I'm not making excuses for him that's not already there. Erwin asked, I got a question. Is Drew Brees the only one that's going into the Hall of Fame on that team? Yes. Drew Brees is the only one going into the Hall of Fame. Guys, like I told y'all, next week I will be at the Drew Brees Hall of Fame. I'll be in Canton, man. It's the greatest quarterback of all time, y'all. I gotta be there. I'm gonna be there, but I'm gonna vlog everything for YouTube. I will do shorts and other stuff for Facebook, but I will be dropping the entire vlog of the event best I can on YouTube. I will capture as many live events as I can. We're going to be at the dinner, and from what I understand from Ricky, if he's still in here, where our table is, Drew Brees' table is going to be right next to us. We're going to the museum. We're gonna do the whole thing, guys. And I'm gonna do my best to take you guys with me. So if you're not following, hit that subscribe button so you can see everything that's going on. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Facebook for sure. Hit that exclamation point notify so you can see every time I go live, because I will go live from as much of that event as I can. August the 2nd, this Sunday, I will be at training camp. I will be at training camp, guys. So if you're going to training camp Sunday, I will be there. Come holler at your boy Wiz. Come give me a WHODAT. I will looking forward to seeing as many of you guys that go out there. It's going to be the only one I can go to this year because of the Drew Brees thing. But guys, think about it though. This is a once in a lifetime thing to go see Drew Brees get inducted into the Hall of Fame. So, you know, I can do training camp next year. Drew can't go twice. Joe said, have a good time, man. I will try. I'm not a big suit and tie guy, but I'm going to have to wear a suit and tie. So y'all going to get to laugh at that. Y'all can go to hell. I'm going to be suit and tie. Drew lucky. He lucky. I love Drew, so he's lucky. I'll suit and tie for Drew. But I told you I'm going to capture all of that. I'm going to capture as much of it of this thing for those of you that couldn't go. As much of the behind the scenes activity that I can catch that you can't see anywhere else. Keep your chain on. I don't know if they're going to let me into the dinner with my chain on, Angela. And so when we were on the cruise, I went to Jan's room to get some I wasn't feeling well. So she gave me some medicine. She gave me some was it vitamins? I don't know what it was, Jan, some pills, some vitamins, because I wasn't feeling well. Remember I told y'all the first day? She gave me this little baggie. Now, if you haven't noticed, some of you might not notice, I'm kind of black. With now imagine I walk out with this chain. Now they don't know. They don't know the Saints or anything. I walk out with this chain. Emily said, me too. In a baggie full of pills. Yeah, motion sickness pills. Ram, thanks for subscribing. Trudy, I don't think about these things because I don't really think about race. But it just hit me because why are y'all following me? The black guy with the gold chain walking from cabin to cabin with pills with a baggie. He even said awesome stream. Thank you. Wow. Y'all not gonna say nothing about the little old lady, but y'all gonna come and follow me. What? Oh, you said Wizard of Suit. Gotta see it. You're gonna see it, guys. You're gonna see it. Oh, man. Don't worry, Jan. I'm not gonna rat on you. Not again. I just did, I guess, right? I just said I wasn't gonna rat on her, and I just said it here. All right. Leaving a woman's room. Yeah, like she the plug. She was the plug. She was the plug. She was the plug. Not like she was the plug. She's the plug. She was the plug, but they following me. There was 6 people came out that same room with those baggies. 6 people. But I'm the dealer. She was the plug. Oh, man. Guys. And then KC comes on because KC, our group manager, also was given. Man, look, I put a one in the chat if you're coming to the suite with us to watch the game in the suite, December the 27th. I think we only have 3 seats left. We're going to be hanging out watching the Saints-Cardinal game. KC and Brandon is going to be with me. They're both coming on the trip to see Drew Brees with me, Ricky, and all. We're all going to be there, but Brandon won, and we decided to bring KC. I made a joke yesterday because KC is always up to something. I was like, KC, please don't do anything to Drew Brees. Please, KC. And he wrote me, Wiz, I would never, ever, ever embarrass you in front of Drew Brees, Wiz. You don't have to worry about me. I promise I'll be on my best behavior. I'm not even going to mess with Drew Brees, except for I'm going to ask him to take a shot. I'm going to ask him to sign some autographs because I'm going to go up to his table. All the stuff I asked him not to do. That's all the stuff he said. He's like, I ain't going to do nothing else. I'm not going to do nothing else. I'm going to just harass him this entire dinner, Wiz. He's like, Shanetta, message me after the podcast. Message me. I'll let you know. I'll give you all the information. Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to do nothing else. But he's like, Wiz, I've been wanting to autograph with Drew Brees. And I hope it happens for him. I really do. I want you to get it. Go for it. He's like, yeah, but Wiz, I'm not. I promise, I'm not gonna embarrass you, KC. You're not gonna embarrass me because I'm just gonna disown you. Like I'm not with him. Like that's what. I'm not with him. I'm not with him. But I'm gonna film it. I'm going to film it because I'm a content creator. So you go up to Drew Brees' table, and if Drew Brees starts whipping Casey's ass at the Hall of Fame dinner, I got to film it, right? Oh, that will make my Hall of Fame. That would make my Hall of Fame. I love you, K, but that would be the funniest. Oh my God. You remember? How many of y'all remember the guy who said there was I swear, true story. True story. There's a guy, you can look it up on Instagram. Guy rolls up on Drew Brees and Drew Brees grabs him and puts him up against a wall because he came up on Drew that fast. He didn't know Drew was that strong. Drew was like, hey, don't run up on me. Look, he said, the dude said, man, he's like, bro, I just wanted to get an autograph. And Drew just really hemmed him up. Like, you ran up on me like that. True story. I'm not even joking. And they asked him, they said, what did you do? He's like, man, I was shook. It was nothing I could do. He said, I couldn't imagine Drew Brees has me hemmed up in the air. Like, what? I don't know what to do. Funny. Oh, man. KC, don't let that be you, K. I'll have the cameras rolling, though. Guys, I don't care what I'm doing. I could be eating whatever. I will stop and start the footage if I see it. I promise y'all I will not miss it. You guys will not miss it. I will start the footage right away. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Nah, I think it's going to work out. Everybody's always cool. I think we're going to have a great time. I think Casey's going to have a great time. I think it's going to be, we need to do more community things this season where we can all get our community to meet up with some of the players. We did it before. We're going to figure out a way to do it again. I love you guys, man. Shout out NOLA VIP Cruises, the only place you can cruise to a Saints game. Hashtag Ricky in the chat. Hit up Ricky at NOLAVIPCruises.com for the greatest cruise of a lifetime. Guys, look, if you want to take your family on a vacation, and you know how hard times have been for a lot of people, Ricky is the one guy that will make it happen for you. He will make it happen for you. Ms. Lou, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. No, subscribing here. Lou, thanks for getting your supporter badge back. Let's go. Ricky will make sure, not just, guys, when I'm telling y'all that, I don't push people I don't believe in or push things I don't believe in. That has been my Achilles heel. Is that some people in my community, we have community people that have tried to get me into affiliate marketing and we got these socks. I'm not doing it. It's not Saints related. I'm not doing it. And it has hurt me. Not hurt me. I think it's helped me because you guys have always supported me keeping it real and not doing those things. So when I do tell you about something, it's because I really, truly believe in it. I saw how Ricky handled our community on both of the cruises. I saw the patience he had with everybody, including KC, and that take a lot of patience. I saw that Ricky, me, and my family will be hitting you up soon. Let's go. I saw the patience he had. I saw that no matter what time of night it was, anyone from our community can call him for something and he would make it happen for him. He was making things happen for him just anytime you needed him. If you were confused, what you wanted, what you needed, where you wanted to go, Ricky was just making it. He made it so easy. You really didn't have to do anything. He booked most of the stuff for you. All you have to do is show up with your family. Ricky have you set up. If there's anything you're confused about, any time of the night, you can call him. He's there to help you out. You're never going to hear him get frustrated with you or any of that. None of that other travel agent stuff. It's always, hey, let me see what I could do. Hey, let me see what I can do. Okay, we're going to make this happen. How can I not tell you guys about NOLA VIP Cruises? Hit Ricky up, Ricky at NOLA VIP Cruises. If you're ever thinking about going on a cruise, an affordable cruise, he will make it happen for you and your family. He will find a way to fit it in your budget. He is the best. When it comes to cruises, the greatest of all time. Y'all hashtag Ricky in the chat. Emily was on the cruise. She said Ricky always answered. I was hoping you drive him crazy with my questions. Hoping not to drive him crazy. Nah, Ricky's in here for this, man. Good person. Oh, we have to plan already. Next time. We have two planned. We have the Super Cruise coming up. That is going to be in February. I'm going to be doing my live show on the cruise like we do every year. This year we couldn't do it during the game because the way the schedule worked out this season, we have the Spain game going on and there was no cruise that led directly to a game. The way the Wisdom Tailgate Takeover Cruise works, we do a live show, 3 shows on a cruise, 7-day cruise. We dock back in New Orleans, go to a tailgate, then go to the game together. And it's something that our whole community we're planning to do every year. This year, the way that the schedule worked out, it messed us up with the adding, I think, of the Paris game that kind of threw everything upside down. But we're moving it to February to the Super Cruise. So the Super Bowl cruise is going to be the Wisdom the Gamer Tailgate Takeover Cruise 2. And I will do a live show on that cruise. I will do a live show on that cruise. That's right. We're going to rock out till we get locked out. We're going to swing out with our ring out. And then after that, this next coming season, 2027, we should be back on schedule to do our Can You Go on the Cruise with a non-Saints fan? Yes. No. Angela, bring him on. That is the fun. We had Atlanta fans. If you guys never saw the Tailgate Takeover Cruise, we had Atlanta fans on the cruise. They came in. They had look. I got on their case, but they had a great time. They kept coming back. It's really it's different than this podcast. I can't explain it. You have to be there. It's a different energy. It's more of a celebration. It's fun. You'd have to see it. You have to see it. It's a live show. It's a live Saints show like you haven't seen before. And like this podcast is interactive, so I engage with everybody that's there. I love you guys. At 6 o'clock, man, 2 days left. Trust the process. I know you guys been battling. Minnesota Miracles can't save you tonight, guys. Minnesota Miracles can't save you tonight. Everybody who's been on YouTube, thank you guys. I need 4,000 watch hours. So that means I need every single person in my community. It'll go really fast if you guys also sign up to YouTube and watch me on YouTube. If you watch me on YouTube, it will help. The Super Bowl is on Valentine. Yes, it is also. Guys, that is a good thing too. The Super Cruise is on Valentine. Very easy gift to ask for. That is a very easy. He said, but then, the way it works, stars are considered high-level engagements on Facebook. So whenever you send stars, Facebook pushes that page. That is how our page got so big on Facebook to begin with. You guys came in here and started shooting stars. I knew that's because of my gaming time. But Once you guys came in here and got supporter badges and stars, Facebook just pushed my channel. They just kept pushing it. We went from, Tony could tell you, we went from 4,000 or 5,000 followers to almost 50,000 followers. Facebook just started pushing the channel, sending people, Saints fans here. Most of you that got notifications to this channel, I didn't send it to y'all. You were either brought by another friend or a person that watches, or Facebook contacted you directly. And that is because of you guys who send the stars, who hit the like button, who hit the share button, who get supporter badges. They will push your channel. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube just because that's where the sponsors are that can keep us on forever. That is the plan. The plan is once we're monetized on YouTube, it's almost like getting at home. You're safe. You made it to home and you're safe. And that's where I'm trying to get so that this podcast stays on forever. So every watch hour you guys give me on YouTube will help me get to that point. It'll help me get to that point. I need my Facebook community. I have a big enough Facebook community that can push YouTube, and that is exactly what we're going to try to do. He said, "Who that Jan?" Let's go. Yeah, guys, since I've been on Facebook, you've never sent a star in vain. Whether it's for playing a game or just to support, every star you sent pushes my algorithm. I'm very aware of that. So I thank you guys in advance. That pushes my algorithm, because that in a supporter badge are called high-level engagements. Anybody can hit the like button, because enough like buttons enough people like you, they'll push you. But they don't consider that high level. High level is this person is willing to get a supporter badge for this channel. This person is willing to send super chats or stars to this channel. That right there is called high level engagement. If they're willing to do that, then this is a show that more people maybe need to see, and they push it, and that's how this works. And I can't thank you guys enough. We did it on Facebook. Put a 7 in the chat if you think we can do it on YouTube too. If you think we can do it on YouTube also, put a 7 in the chat. I've been saying for a long time, YouTube, we're coming. You can, the stars, y'all. Shanetta needs to understand how the stars work. You can buy the stars, like by hitting the little star button, and you just send them anytime during the podcast. You send them, they add them up. They actually move us up on a leaderboard. I'm going to show you the leaderboard. Some of y'all already know about the leaderboard, but I'm going to show you the leaderboard. And it tells you which places are, or which groups, which pages are being supported the most. Okay, right now, if you're looking at this, and I'm going to show y'all my little messed up phone that I'm beating up all the time. At number 5, what is number 5, guys? Top streams. At number 5, with 44,000 followers, is this podcast. At number 5, guys. Sitting at number 5 on Facebook is this podcast. Look. Creator leaderboard. Number 5. And trust me, there is a lot of podcasts, a lot of streams going on Facebook. There's a lot. There's thousands. So, guys, give yourself a hand. To be number 5 is crazy. That's crazy work. We got to number 1 once. We got to number 1. We did. We hit number one. The little engine that could hit number one. Ah, man. Yeah, when you get them, how much is 500 stars, y'all? Ann said there's no one like you. Thank you, Angela. We're pushing it. Remember, guys, they told me this wasn't going to work. They wanted y'all to listen to some stats. They wanted me to come out here and hold a podcast where we say, all right, Saints fans, Alvin Kamara had 2 touchdowns and 140 yards. And then what we did was the time of play is what was the problem this season. We need to increase our time of play, and our defensive efficiency needs to be better, and a bunch of stuff that was going to put you to sleep. That's what they wanted me to come in here and do. Start a podcast where I put you to sleep. Instead, I decided I'm going to talk to my community like they're my friends. You can't read every message, but I read as many messages as I can. Sometimes y'all hear me pause during certain things, like I'm doing certain subjects, and I'll pause. It's because I'm reading your chat. It's because I'm always trying to read your chat. I'm doing my best. Even if I don't respond, guys, I've read most of what you guys put. I read a lot. I read an unhealthy amount of my live chat, because I believe this is what a podcast should be. It should be interaction. We should interact with as many of you guys as we can. You come here to have your voices heard and to talk and to have fun, and too many content creators ignore you. I was talking to the Tampa Bay guy who was asking me the same thing. He's like, Wiz, what you think? And I'm like, man, you have to talk to people. You can't sit here and just talk and ignore your chat and act like they don't exist. That's your community. That's your community. They come in here to have their voices heard. Hear them. I always tell you at the end of this podcast to acknowledge each other. If you see somebody in here that's been commenting, get their name at the end when the credits go up. Drop their name in there, man. You never know. You guys, I get messages. You never know. Somebody could be going through something, and just that, something that simple, like Trudy put in Pop's name, or Angela put in Emily's name. You don't know what Emily's going through. Or somebody put in Shanetta's name, or, you don't know what their day was like, and you may have made their day better. You don't know. It's happened for players. We do a little segment where we put all the players. Some of these players thought they were forgotten about, and you guys put their name in here. Michael Lewis, Devery Henderson, Tracy Porter, during our little segment. You don't know. Some of these people feel forgotten. And when you do that, it makes a difference. You ever talk? Yeah, I know it was hard, but man, I'll debate any of those people, especially this year. I think we're gonna beat everybody's butt this year. All right, man. Not the greatest of this time. Tell them, Chad. Like I said again, everybody that is on YouTube, everybody that's on YouTube watching, thank you for helping get those watch hours up. Everybody who's doing boat, man, I can't thank you guys enough. Not the greatest of this time. Not the greatest of that time. Tell them, Chad. Tell them, Chad. Hashtagging in the chat. Not the greatest of this time. Not the greatest of that time. Oh, you see him putting it in there. You see him putting it in there. I even see Tony on YouTube putting it in there. Not the greatest of this time. not the greatest of that time, but the greatest New Orleans Saints content creator and community of all time. I'm your boy, Wisdom the Gamer. You guys, the WHODAT hooligans. Y'all know which team runs the South. WHODAT, WHODAT, WHODAT. I love you guys. Have a beautiful Thursday. See y'all at 6 o'clock for the evening show. Have a blessed day. And I'm out. Hashtag number 7 in the chat.
Late night, head sick glow. Lobby talk, yeah, you already know. Hands on the sticks, mind on the goal. Grinding through the ranks while the takeout's cold. Name tag, say wisdom, don't lag. Trash talk light, let the gameplay break. Quiet in my room, but the squad so loud. Some a little space with a hyped up crowd. Wisdom the gamer, turn up in the zone. Heart in New Orleans, soul in the dome. Saints on the screen, headset on my face. I'm at home in a huddle, even stuck in one place. Yeah, I level up, never press quit. Every little L, just a highlight. Till we're done the gamer, turn up in the zone. Whole squad chanting like a dome man at home. Yeah, black and gold jersey on the back of my chair. 4th and long, feel the chill in the air. Hey, when you see Wisdom the Gamer, hey, we at. When you see Wisdom the Gamer, when you see Wisdom the Gamer, hey, when you see Wisdom the Gamer, hey, when you see Wisdom the Gamer, when you see, hey, when you see Wisdom the Gamer, you yell, who that? When you see Wisdom the Gamer, you yell, who that? Hey, when you see Wisdom the Gamer, you yell, who that? You yell, who that? Number 1 Saints fan, throw them W in the chat. Got the jersey on cam, gold chain, Saints hat, shot glass in his hand, check going crazy off that Louisiana in the hips, booty bounce, don't quit, stream lit, lights dim, we outside in this. When you see Wisdom the Gamer, you yell, who that? Take a shot, where my who that at? We the fam, move that, drop down, pick it up, make it 2 steps. When you see Wisdom the Gamer, you yell, who that? Take a shot, where my who that? When the crew clap, who that? Facts singing through the smoke, waistline right notes, left cheek, right cheek, that's a whole love quote. VIP in the chat, my squad on deck. If you twerking in your room, throw a flame in the text. When you see Wisdom the Gamer, you yell, who that? Take a shot,